Herefordshire. The trouble with enchanted castles is you never know what to expect. This was especially true at Eastnor Castle, short on princesses, but hot on dragons. What's more, the resident St. George, James Harvey Bathurst, is not a dragon slayer, but a dragon collector, with a shed full of steam engines. From his 1915 Ransom's, Sims and Jeffreys traction engine and the Merryweather fire pump, to the 1930 Aveling and Porter steamroller, and finally, the pièce de résistance, a 6-ton Fodham steam tractor. It took some hard bargaining to prize this rare but rusting hulk away from its previous owner. It was cut down into a tractor to avoid a crippling tax on steam vehicles and ended up derelict in an Essex field for 30 years. But James was determined to rescue it from its rustic disgrace. 7 years later, and almost completely rebuilt, the 1928 Foden was ready for its triumphant comeback. For the steam enthusiast, a museum is little better than a morgue. The open road is the only proper place for these proud machines.
It's a very nice vehicle to drive. You've got very good views over people's garden walls. And as soon as you stop, you meet a lot of interesting people usually who come and talk to you.
The Fellowship of Steam. With one friend driving the Eastnor Estate steamroller and another friend bringing his own Foden wagon, we set off in convoy from the castle. Our destination? The Ross-on-Wye Steam Engine Rally at Much Markle, 8 miles away.
James, how difficult is it to drive this?
Well, it takes a bit of time to get used to the steering. It's very difficult to drive it smoothly, but it really isn't as difficult necessarily as driving a car. The problem is keeping the fire and the water in the right level, in the right condition.
What do you most enjoy about all these different levers and gadgets?
I think the thing I enjoy most about the engine is the fire, the fact that it's alive, that there's something constantly changing in there which responds to careful attention and lets you down if you neglect it.
You talk of it almost as if it's a person.
Well, it behaves like a person sometimes.
A personalised progress through the English countryside, 6 tons of Foden steam tractor in the firm grasp of James Harvey Bathurst.
Well, we've been going along for a while now. I think it's time we could perhaps put a bit of coal on the fire. You'll find the coal in the bunker under my seat.
Right.
Just like putting coal on an ordinary grate. You can put it in the middle of the fire.
Gosh, it's hot, isn't it?
You could also put some oil in those holes as we were going along if you like.
Okay.
Just
What are these holes?
Well, those go onto the chain that drives the back axle. It's like a big bicycle chain, but it's a good deal heavier.
There's never a quiet moment, is there?
No, that's the fun of it.
With a top speed of 20 miles an hour, the Foden was once one of the fastest steamers on the road. But for the men who drove it for a living, the fun was probably overshadowed by the engine's endless demands.
James, where do you keep the water?
Well, the water's stored in the back, in a large tank, and that gives us a range of about 30 or 40 miles.
And then what do you do?
Well, before you run out, preferably you start looking around for a nice low bridge where you can take water out of a stream.
So will you carry a bucket always?
Well, we can suck it out with steam. It's rather difficult nowadays because the bridges are so much higher than they used to be. But if you want a drink, you can have some of this.
Oh.
It hasn't come out of a stream there.
Thank you. What's this called?
I think it's called Billy Can, isn't it? Hot work firing a steam
It's delicious.
engine.
Do you want some?
Well, not while I'm driving.
Okay.
And so, soberly on to Rye Meadows, Much Markle. People have poured into fairs long before the first steam whistle ever sounded, but on this July weekend, 12,000 people have come to gaze on a scene where steam reigns supreme.
Coming down the side of the field, the Foden wagon, owned by Mr. J. Hardy Bathurst of Eastnor Castle. This is a rather nice little unit that was cut down for work in and about the docks of London. This particular tractor is in the livery of Beck and Politzer.
The Foden Company built 7,000 steam wagons. Today, only some 50 survive. The rest have fallen victim to rust, neglect, and the breaker's yard. All day, a roll call of proud names have echoed round Rye Meadows. Fodens, Fowler, Foster, Burrell, Aveling and Porter. These dinosaurs of steam can still put on a brave show. Such beautiful, colourful and shining machines. For a moment, I forgot my place.
As the fireman, you'll remember the instructions to driver. Clean out the ash pan. Now's your chance to try it.
What do I do?
Here you are. Take the poker.
Yes.
Push it in the ash pan and pull out the hot ash.
Right. Go. And what do you do? Go home.
I shall inspect the finished job. It's got to be completely clear.
There's a lot of ash.
Yeah.
When you don't have a friend, James, who does this?
Guess.
Done.
Well done. You can go home now.
If that's your idea of a perfect afternoon, the steam rally season starts late spring, and it's all